shark is looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. A battle like no other. Better move, cause here's another. At least you'll get to see defeat in epic style. The audience is prime, each attack right on time. Seeing you entwined is so worthwhile. But why stop there at a lion, a bear? What's wrong, my petite cher? Why don't you smile? The final act is sure to be a theatrical plot twist worthy of a prize. Want a shot? You better be more tactical. Messing with Fantokyo is never wise. I've had enough of you, so won't you be my puppet? On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything. I'm up to here with you, so why don't you finally face it? Your fate is sealed, and everything you do is what I say. Starting now and every day, you'll be my puppet, learn to love it. Every word I say you'll covet. Start anew, stuck like glue, bid your former self adieu, cause I've had enough of you.
All right, let's get started. How is everybody doing? Sorry, it's like big loud noise. Why have I not got sound? I have, okay. How is everybody doing? And now I need to remember all the controls again. Right, controls. Move. R2 sprint. Interact. Toggle investigate. Toggle soul. Okay. I remember the sentence. All right, let's have a little look. Hey, Pan. I'm feeling okay. I'm definitely feeling a bit better today. I was feeling a bit rough on Monday and Tuesday. I felt like I've been hit by a truck.
Once again enveloped by the smell of the market, I thought back to the man I had been when Kat had brought me here. How did it all go so wrong? Deep down,
So I ended up, I had a bit of an infection, which kind of sucked.
it was so much easier to care about something that
I haven't had a chance.
that wouldn't go.
I want to get the playlist because the only problem is I can't read and listen to the playlist on my phone.
But
So I'm gonna get the playlist.
Stuff like that only made it hurt so much worse. Now that Laura was out of my reach, being separated was only amplified by the knowledge that I had missed so many opportunities to be with her.
Aww. Member of a children's festival. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. We go in the fancy restaurant again. I didn't want to do that. I literally didn't want to do that. I was trying to help him give up. Right, I can't get past them. Okay. No, I'm trying to find where Mole's wife is. Over here. There we go. There we go, yeah. Trying to get some more. Hello, Mrs. Moore. Oh, it's you again. Hello. Sorry to disturb you a second time, but I need to ask you a few more questions. So you're still after my husband. I told you he's on vacation in Themis. No, he isn't. We checked the ID scanners of all spaceports on Gara and Themis. He never left the planet. You must have overlooked something. Listen, I love James, but he's just a poor devil. Shouldn't the CDI be taking care of the big fish? James isn't one of them. Now I think you're underestimating your husband. He might be about to make a grave mistake. Did you see the Liberators video yesterday? It was hard to miss, yeah. We have reason to believe your husband is affiliated with them. Seriously? That's what you came up with? He might have sold drugs or started a fight once or twice, but he's completely out of his league. Well, I did some research and it seems like your husband has a strong motive. Your husband is being paid for the attack, and he needs the money for your medication. It's true I suffer from a lung condition, but we've always managed. If he carries out this attack and we catch him, he goes to prison for life. If we get him before, the sentence will be significantly less severe. Did you also find out how I got my condition? I was a miner at Millex Mining on Themis. Turned out that I was inhaling harmful gases for months every day. The bosses knew about it, but the money was too good. Hundreds of people's lungs were irreversibly damaged, and you know what? Millex got away with it. They were all cleared of all charges. No compensation at all, we have to pay for our medicine ourselves. Why are you going after my husband and not people like them? I'm really sorry that happened to you, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. What we can do is stop your husband from doing something really stupid. We have reason to believe he's involved in an imminent terror attack. You're going to talk to Zora again, so do not give her the location of the next possible attack. Okay. If there's anything you didn't tell me, I need to know right now. What happens if you're right and you catch him? He'll probably go to prison for a few years, but it would be much worse if we caught him after the fact. I saw a message on his cell before he left. It was a booking confirmation for a hotel, but it wasn't on Themis. It was the Korean hotel here on Gara. I thought he might be cheating on me. Aww. He booked it until tomorrow. Thank you, Mrs. Moore. You've been very helpful. Promise me he won't get hurt. He's an idiot, but he's a good guy. I promise to do my best. I'm pregnant. If he's about to do something stupid, remind him of our unborn son. Oh, that'll make him consider his decisions. Thank you. I will. Thank you for your help. Okay.
The Korean Hotel. I didn't even need to look that up. It was directly next to the Grand Church at Korean Square, one of the most important houses of prayer for Savians here.
Oh no.
It probably would be crowded.
Oh shoot.
Tourists tomorrow morning. No doubt it was the Liberators' next target. The rush of making progress in the case only lasted a few moments until I realized that now I had to make a tough decision. If I told Zora about the target, I couldn't tell the CDI, and vice versa.
Okay, do not tell Zora. Yeah, I wouldn't tell her anyway. We need to stop the attack. Oh, hello. What do you want? Check in with... Not here. Too crowded. Follow me. Come on. I know a spot. Okay. Where is she? Which way did she go? I didn't see which way she went. Ah, right in there. Okay, thank you, game. This is better. The hell you doing here? You following me? I told you I'd get back to you. Anything new on our clients? No. Yeah, I'm still working on it. Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me? I'm sure. Do not go to the dark side. Yeah. That's disappointing. I need some results if I'm going to protect your daughter. We're making good progress. I'll have something for you soon, okay? I hope so. You want a beer? Nah. That humans would go have had little faith. I'm not drinking it. Hey, listen. You know, I thought about what you said. I don't think I'm good, or ever have been, but I will say this. I talked to your daughter today. She's a good kid. I do not like the prospect of her getting hurt. Please, don't mess up. How can you... Then get out of here then, please. Willia, my boss won't let that happen. It's all in your hands. William. If you don't find out anything about their next target soon, we'll need your help with the hack. The back door was set up successfully from your cell. Let's hope we won't have to use it. I have to admit, that was pretty ballsy of you to protect your partner like that. Yeah, because I'm a good person, you jerk. You could even call it selfless. I don't think there is such a thing. No matter what you tell yourself, at the end of the day, you do what you do for your own gain. Sometimes it's a few layers removed, but in the end, it's all selfishness with extra saps. I disagree. This is just a convenient way to justify the fucked up things you do. Yeah, fair. Nihilism can be used as a shield, just like faith. Yeah, not wrong there. It's convenient to say nothing matters because it makes being in this world hurt a little less. But even if you don't like the thought of harming Laura, do you? I think you're doing your best to ignore your conscience. You will have to face it at some point. Not if I die first. Well, this has been fun. Break is over. I have some business to take care of. Check in again soon. Feel free. Yeah, I will do. Hello, this is Ed, the guy from the Harbour. Thank you again for buying my spot back. Had a beer in the hurry tonight with my friends Fred and Quinn. I'll buy you one too if you're ever at the Harbour, Ed. Yay, we did something good. I feel happy. No, don't want that. Okay. Comrade, how did it go? Any news from Moore's wife? I think I found out about the next attack. What, really? Shit, that's good news, comrade. Pretty sure it will go down at Korean Church and that Moore's the one carrying it out. Stavian Church, huh? Sounds like a match. I'll send a message to our squad. They have to prepare an intervention for the unit as soon as possible. I'll meet you at the church. Talk to you later. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can, stop Moore from getting hurt. We don't want him to get hurt. His wife's pregnant and ill. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I remember. Family's always the way to go to get through to people. It's one of these. I get that he needs anything I can pick up. Getting close to the end. Oh, cool. Anything I can pick up news from? No news. Okay. No. A cigarette machine. Anyway. Ah, there's Conrad. Okay, let's talk this through one more time. We believe that Moore will try to get into this temple tonight. We don't know exactly what he's up to, but he will probably be armed. Temple's closed during the night, so there won't be any civilians in there. The guard was replaced by one of our agents. The citizen soldier. I feel like I've heard of that, but I can't think what it is. My brain might be thinking of Citizen Sleep in the video game. That'd be fun, yeah. If Moore tries to get in through the front door, he'll let him in without resistance. Our top priority is to catch Moore red-handed and prevent him from doing anything stupid. Yeah. Deadly fire is authorized. But we should do everything to get him alive. Maybe he has some helpful intel for us. Yeah, alive's always better. Agreed. Conrad, you looked into Moore. If we confront him, you'll do the talking. Be careful, everyone. As we said, we don't know exactly what we're dealing with. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember now. Sorry. I thought it was a film for some reason. Yes, I remember. I remember. He's carrying a package. We couldn't see any details, but it could very well be explosives. Okay. All right, guys. It's on. Let's do this. Conrad, take the lead. All right, let's roll. Okay. Find more. Checking there's nothing I need to investigate. Okay, we're good. Looks like nobody's home. There's a staircase back here. Let's check it out. That's fair, Pan. Okay. That made me jump a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Moore. Mr. Moore, this is CDR. The building is surrounded. Slowly raise your hands. What? Shit. What do you want from me? I didn't do anything. This is over, Mr. Moore. I need you to raise your hands now. I have a bomb here. If you come any closer, I'll pull the trigger. You'll be shot before you move your finger. Your only chance to make it out here alive is to cooperate. Listen up, I'm just following orders. This is your last chance to comply. Drop the bomb or we open fire. Stay away from me. Think of your unborn child. I'm sure you want to meet your child one day. How do you know? Did she tell you? If you don't want your kid to grow up without a father, you have to drop the bomb now. Thank you. You did the right thing. Very good. Turn around so we can cuff you. Take it easy. We will accompany you to our HQ. Okay, we disarm that quickly. Yeah, that's true for a lot of fandoms. There's a few fandoms I am sort of... Like, I still love Harry Potter. And I'm a big Naruto nerd. But I'm not, like, actively in the fandoms anymore. We just started watching the Harry Potter films with our girls, so that's been kind of fun. We're up to Order of the Phoenix, so that should be a fun watch over the weekend. That should be a very fun watch over the weekend. Yeah, I obviously with like Rowling's yeah. Oh, this piece of music is beautiful. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really enjoying this piece of music. If we don't have a bat by tomorrow, I'll come clean and ask the CDI for help. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Hey, Neil. I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Same. I kind of miss talking to you these last few years. I'm so sorry I didn't spend more time with you and Laura. I just couldn't. It hurt. I know how selfish that sounds as it is. It sucks. No, I understand. I can relate. I always asked you to take care of Laura more, but sometimes I felt like doing it by myself was easier than seeing you again. Poor guy. Want to snuggles. Liberators, Leah, take as much time as possible. We know William or Williar said something. Oh, I really do like this piece of music. Hey Saito, what is it? Hey Neil, I have good news. I ran an analysis on the bomb Moore was trying to place in the Korean church. Korean. Like, this kind of explosive is usually used in mining. No shit! People outside that sector don't have access to this outside this sector. So it's someone from our sector. The odds are high that the Liberators have ties to the mining business. Exactly. Sounds like we're finally making headway in our investigation. See you tomorrow. Really? A 4-dev team? Yeah, this game's really, like, the story is really cool. And I am a sucker for this kind of pixel art, so... Mercenaries are not part of the Liberators. Person in charge just paid them to kill Barney. But the guy Moore said he said William, or I'm guessing it was William, but yeah.
Functional throughout all of this. How I didn't just collapse under the pressure and the looming prospect of losing my daughter forever. I think the truth is that over the years, I had gotten really good.
Yeah.
At the voice that
Wish I was good at that. I am not good at that.
Shit. This was just adding to it. More to repress, more bubbling beneath the surface. Maybe if it had gone on for long enough, I would have imploded sooner or later.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the fact I can take a deep breath. Oh, I can take a deep breath and it doesn't hurt. It's the first time since I've had the surgery I've been able to do that. Yeah, Colbus. Yeah, he is like, the soundtrack's so good in this. Oh, hey, bitch. There you are. Zora, what is it this time? Well... What the fuck was that at the church? You're lucky my boss wasn't there. I couldn't let you do this, okay? We caught the guy and are questioning him right now. I'll tell you everything. I don't think he knows much. His boss, Albert Cox, he's the bigger fish. He fired at my partner and me when we tried to arrest him. That doesn't change the fact that you were supposed to let us intercept that attack. I told you that it would have consequences for Laura if you don't cooperate. We didn't tell the boss. She shouldn't have to suffer more because you're incompetent. So Zora's actually not a bad person by the sound. She's got at least some conscience. We're willing to give you one last chance. We'll have to rely on that back door to the CDI network after all. See you in a bit, babe. Taking the data back seems to be the best way to get our money right now. But we need your help to go through with it, and here's how this will go. At 7 o'clock tonight, our hackers will commence the attack. But it will only work if we have someone who is physically at a CDI computer at that time. A new user named 4x458 will pop up and request admin privileges that you'll have to grant. Zora, I have no idea what that means or how it works. I don't even know if my account can do that. I was afraid you'd say that. I guess you'll have to ask a system administrator to help you out. Saito? How do you think that'll go? Hey, IT, can you help me invite some hackers into our network? Isn't there someone on your team who you can ask? Someone who will believe you when you tell you you're doing for the right thing? You're talking about Saito. Yeah, I knew it. You can buy it on the game Steam page. Nice. I can't. What if he says no? That's for you to figure out. You're good with words. Force him if you have to. I don't want to have to force Saito. Once we're in, we won't have much time until we're kicked from the system automatically. We'll have mere seconds to navigate the right folder. In order to make it in time, we have to have an idea where to find the data. For which, in turn, we'll have to know what that data is about, and that's your job to find out. How is that sheet going that I sent you? I'm making progress, but I'm not sure if I have all the information I need. Then hurry up. You'll have to submit it by 1900 so we can start the hack. Okay. I'll call you once you've sent me the sheet. Make sure you've got on a CDI computer with your friend to let us in. Tell the CDI. Okay. So we're coming clean, like we said to Kat. That's fine. Okay. How am I supposed to believe you'll let Laura go? You can't know. You'll have to take my word for it. If I drag Saito into it and he tells anyone, I'll lose my job. I'll probably go to prison. Throw me a bone. I need to know she'll be fine if I do this. Tell me it makes a difference to you. It can't mean nothing to you to take a young life. It isn't up to me. You keep saying that, but isn't it really? Do you have zero control over what happens? If you can do something, please tell me it isn't all the same to you if she lives or dies. Do what I say and she'll live, okay? What if things go south? What if Saito won't help me? If we don't have the right folder? And yes, do give them the right data. Okay. You keep dodging the question. Tell me a human life has some value to you. It would end at some point anyway. Oh, give me a break. Everything is so easy if nothing ever means anything. I put everything on the line to protect the life of a criminal. Letting Laura go unharmed will cost you nothing in comparison. Whatever, your badge and your gun betray you. You're a murderer like me. You're wrong about that. There's only one person whose death I'm directly responsible for. And you know what? It fucks me up. It's been years and it still fucks me up. Is that so? I was chasing down a perp in a car, lost control and crashed into a building. The woman inside was dead on the spot so quickly that she couldn't feel any pain or fear. It's what they said to me. And they didn't put you away for it? No. No, they didn't. Look, most people are garbage. There's a good chance the world is better off without her. What about you? How would you classify yourself then? Oh, definitely garbage. Wouldn't you agree that the world would be better? Human life has inherent value. I don't agree. And a bad person can always change. I've said what I've come here to say. You know what needs to be done. Zora. Okay. Let's feed. Hey Horace, how's it going? Let's feed Horace. Okay. Let's get some rest. Let's get some rest. So we need to not force Saito, tell the CDI what's going on, and give them the right data.
After I woke up, I stared at the ceiling for a while. Zora's words rang in my head. 7 o'clock
tonight.
I had to do what they asked of me, but I wasn't sure where the data they wanted was stored. I was running out of time. I sat up and made a decision. The sheet on the Liberators. I needed to complete it now. I had a feeling that all the puzzle pieces were there.
Yeah.
If I found out who was in charge of the Liberators, I might finally understand what the data was all about and where to look for it. Or maybe I could force them to pay Zora's boss so he'd let Laura go.
Easily done. Hey DSJ, how's it going? Okay. Take as long as I need. Take as long as I need. I need to remember people. Okay, well that's good. Stop doing that. Dang it. Okay. Trying to find the name. Power up. Abbott, Dyson, and Kim. William. Who could William possibly be? Saito gave me... Where would that be? Saito. We think it's here. Uh-oh, I need Saito. There's the companies. Oh, Williams. There it is. So who could Williams be? The companies is the list, okay. Do we know? Right, so they said it's not outside the sector. Does that rule out Gardrovia? It's going to be about... It's probably... Okay, so we've got... Dyson and Wajabi are mining in Drovia, but Wajabi is for plutonium, titanium. One of those people in that list is the mastermind. And then there's Millex, who is a Garan-based mining company. There's Hanobi and Hanel. Who's Hanel? Hanel Metals could be... Okay. Millex and Dan Kim. Why do I call them Williams? Just can't quite figure it out. What is... Abraham Gonzalez. I feel like it's Millex, but... I feel like it's Millex, but... I just can't be certain. Yeah. I kind of don't want to get Laura killed. I just... it's just something's not quite right and it's not quite fitting. I want to look at the logs from earlier. One of the people might... And don't rule out... One of the people mining Tylenium is the guy. Don't rule out Drovia. Okay. Yeah, they said the explosives from this sector, so that means it's Drovia and... I need the map. There we go. And it's someone we've met before. Well, we know it's someone. I guessed it's between Millex and the Drovian one. Shoot. Like, I'm trying to find the discussion with the guys and I just can't find it. There we go. The CEOs. So, there's Dyson and Millex. Okay. Which means... So why would Dyson want to... fund the lib... It could be Dyson. He sets up a group that's like anti-Drovian independence, essentially. Like, basically trying to make Banny into a martyr. And, like, place the blame on Gara. But... it doesn't change the part. Oh, come on. More of a quiet social event. I mean, he could be lying there. We knew him quite well. He might be able to gain info as to where he was going to be. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's to sort of make a revolt. To cause a revolution on Drovia. Oh god, I don't know! Oh, there's so much procrastinating. I just don't know. I think that actually makes the most sense. Like, Kim didn't... Yeah. Doesn't affect Kim. But Dyson... I think it is Dyson. Like, he's got the most to gain from it. You know what? Screw it. Let's go it. He has the most to gain. Like, with Banny being killed, it causes revolution in Drovia. And with the Liberators, like, targeting Savians, it just sort of creates a massive amount of civil unrest that's more likely to get them their way. Here's Drovia, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm submitting it. It just makes the most sense.
All the signs pointed towards him and his company. I didn't feel like I had the full picture just yet, but some aspects finally made sense to me. None of the people we had encountered seemed to support what the Liberators claimed to stand for.
Yeah.
This wasn't a Garian terror group at all. It was Drovians.
Yeah.
Civilians, hired guns, and business people, all working for one man's false flag operation. What was he trying to accomplish? Stir up enough trouble to force the solar system
Ah,
into
yes.
war? I had talked to Dyson the morning after Banny's death. He was still in Gara, hiding in plain sight, and I still had his number.
Okay.
I considered my options. We needed to arrest him. But maybe we could have a chat first. Just the two of us. Once the CDI had him, he wouldn't be able to talk freely. I took out my cell and tapped his face in my contacts.
Okay. Yeah, he had the most to gain. Also, he'd have, like, detailed information on Banny's itineraries, technically. Yeah, it's to do with the incident at the beginning, isn't it? Wait, isn't... Why do I feel like Dyson's like the young lad? Joshua? Was it Josh's name? It's the young guy who we were, like, friends with. He wants to prove that it wasn't what they say it was. He wanted to prove that it was something that had been done on purpose. Oh, the chief. Yeah. The Sector 2 incident, yeah. Where's the fountain? The guy we went up the tower with. Can I go to cart? No. Right, where's... Okay, I need to go back. Looking for a fountain. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Read the email properly, god damn it. I'm taking a walk near a place, you know the one. Once you leave the elevator, just keep going straight past the fountain. Okay. Yeah, Noah, that's it. I had Joel in my head or something, but... There we go, straight past the fountain. Where's my boss? Hey, boss. It's Campbell now. Right. You wanted to talk to me? I need you to give me your word that you won't tell anyone about our meeting today. Ooh. Okay, you have my word. You're an excellent investigator, Conrad. You found out that the sniper shot at Banny from the Sakura Hotel. You have a sharp mind. You identified the bartender at the hotel as the one who helped Diaz escape. Yes. Alright, fair enough. You found the sniper's boat in the harbour. That helped us track him down and retrace his escape. You figured out what Banny's murderer looked like. Thanks to that, we were able to capture him and his associate on Juris Plaza. And you determined who started the Liberators video at AdSpot. That's why we could go after Moore and Cox so quickly. You know what makes you so good at your job? You question just about everything. In all my years at the CDI, I've never met a bigger skeptic than you. But that can also make your life harder if you want to climb the ranks at CDI. However, it doesn't concern you. You might want to have a closer look at the Sector 2 incident. I don't know exactly what it is they're trying to hide, but the data they're so desperately protecting has something to do with it. Who? Who's hiding something? The AG for sure. Maybe just her. I think something happened back when she was director of the CDI. She's been acting strange. The sudden decision to arrest Cox when she heard his name was the last straw. One more thing, Conrad. There was a security alert in the database, some unauthorized correction from your cell. Whatever it was you were trying to do, I took the liberty of dismissing the alert. There's no more record of it. Aw, Chief, you're a boss. Tell the CDI, don't threaten Saito. I have to go now. This will be the first evening without work I had in a while. Thank you for meeting me. Okay, so we have confirmation that it's to do with Sector 2 now. Hey, Magma. Oh, pixel art. Well, this would be so pretty. Right. The situation on Drovius. Yeah, there we go. He's stirring up a civil war. Mother flipper. What transpired. Meanwhile, the Gari and Sabian Council urged Robertson to do everything in his power to prevent any further attacks and anything else that could escalate the situation. Sabian and Sangara are fearing for their lives. This spoke when Ivan Broker said, "We've heard many reports of people staying home." Nice! 27. Sweet. So that's a 5x5 bingo. Sweet. They came from nowhere. There's Professor Melissa Wailard, expert on political extremism at Molina University. They did not emerge from an existing known movement, which is very rare and frankly strange. Okay, so... Alright, let's go.
My heart was pounding. Would Dyson really come, or did
Yeah.
Did he suspect I was onto him?
35 to 40 for lockout, okay.
So I sat down and took a deep breath. At least I had a little time to think about what to say to him if he showed up.
Well, you'll have to show me the full list and we can figure stuff out. Okay, let's rock. Yeah, DM, send it to me so I can figure it out. Arrest them. Okay. I was gonna do that anyway. Mr. Dyson. Good evening, Agent Conrad. Let's get straight to the point. I have sufficient proof that you are part of or even all of the Liberators. That's a big accusation to throw around. What proof would that be? I know you hired mercenaries to kill Barney and steal some data from the chief's cell. You also instructed Cox to broadcast the Liberators' messaging to bomb Corium Park, or Corium Church. If there's anything else going on that endangers people's lives, you need to tell me right now. If you're so sure of it, why didn't the CGI just arrest me? I want to know why you did it. You're a Savian from Drovia. What's more, your company suffers financially from operating inside an unfree colony. English. You have all the reasons to support Drovian independence. I do support Drovian independence, but not for economic reasons. Don't you think that the status quo is unacceptable in a modern society? Gara forces us to hand over all the fruits of our labour like we live in feudal times, only to resell it at an incredible profit. Your planet exploits and enslaves my people for its own financial gain. If that's how you see it, why did you create an anti-Sabian, anti-emancipation terrorist group? All Drovia needs to finally explode is a spark. I've provided just that. Told you, civil war! Did you read the news today? Drovian resistance against its oppressors has never been stronger. Thanks, Magma. Though you admit it, you did lend some momentum and legitimacy to a Sabian revolution. To push public opinion on Drovia to a point where a secession war seems inevitable. But they were already negotiating. Why didn't you just support Barney on the summit? Joseph was in no position to change things. The whole summit was a big dog and pony show. History teaches us that you can't obtain independence the peaceful way. If you want it, you take it. And a war is worth it for you, especially considering that Drovia is unlikely to win. If a war is what it takes, we have to try. Besides, New Duran will take our side, if any. You know, I'm really not buying your man of the people spiel. This is all about your company's bottom line. Think of me any way you want, it doesn't matter. The way I see it, I am using my influence and money to fight for the right cause. Yeah. Don't you think thousands of innocent lives are prohibitively a high price to pay? It's interesting you bring that up, being a CDI agent yourself. What are you talking about? The data I've been wanting to get my hands on. Did you have a look at it? No. It contains classified information about the Sector 2 incident, which also cost thousands of innocent lives. But just as importantly, Sabians lost the right to a self-governed colony on Drovia. Gara cited a charter that it had made up itself and launched an independent investigation, which identified major construction and security flaws as causes of the disaster. I'm familiar with the incident. What are you getting at? Those backwards Sabians don't believe in real science, so they don't know how to build a safe colony. Sounds convincing, doesn't it? What if I told you the colony was sabotaged by Gara? Don't be ridiculous. The operation was launched out of fear and greed. A Sabian colony on the biggest Tylanium source in the system, free to trade with New Duran. Losing the Tylanium race could have meant losing supremacy over the solar system at the time. They couldn't allow that to happen. Who? Who are you talking about? A number of politicians and other elites, and of course the CDI as their executive force. Your Attorney General, Amelia Thorne, she was director of the CDI at the time. So before you judge me, look at the people you work for and what they did. I know so many people who died or lost someone in that incident. So many more who lost their livelihoods. No, this is too big. So many people would have to stay quiet for it to stay secret for so long. Well, it will come out. And not that many people know. Who knows at the CDI? Does Gary know? The chief? The director? Everybody involved is retired by now except for Miss Thorne. But some people must know. There are records of it. They will see the light of day soon enough. I know that the mercenaries you hired are working on getting them back. They abducted my daughter and blackmailed me into helping them. I am sorry to hear that. They did not act on my behalf when they took your daughter. Listen, Mr. Dyson, I have to arrest you. That's all I needed to hear. Please put your hands out so I can cuff you. It doesn't make much of a difference if you can arrest me. I might have to do some time, but I'll have the best lawyers in the system. What I care about is that the data becomes public. Get it, and the mercenaries will be paid. Once they send it over, it will be leaked. Even if I am in prison, I have people making sure of that. It doesn't matter what you care about, I want my daughter back. Pay them now. I would consider it, but I missed the window. The transaction expired. I see. You are under arrest. You're getting off the train with me at the next stop. I can't let you get away with this. But until we arrive, I have some final questions. Tell me. What's Cox's role in all this? Yeah. Oh, I heard something. What was that? Why is my stupid stuff not working? I definitely heard something. I imagine bombing a church isn't something you can just pay any security company to do. Albert's parents were old friends of mine. Their company was in charge of the security at Sector 2. They went bankrupt after the explosion. Some people put the blame for the incident on them. They're getting death threats to this day. I supported them and their son financially. Oh, hey, Dead Sonic! How you doing? As you can imagine, Cox has every reason to want revenge for what Gary did to his family. Why work with mercenaries when you already had Cox's guys to do your dirty work? Part of the plan were out of his wheelhouse. I see. Tell me. What do you know about Laura Zubda? Yeah, kinda new. What do you know about the people who took my daughter? Not much, to be honest. You probably figured out most of it already. They're a secret group of mercenaries and they run big operations in the whole solar system. If you want a high-profile job done, you go to them. Where is their HQ and where are they keeping my daughter? I don't know. They're very secretive. They only meet in public places or they come to you. I see. That's all for now. We'll get off at the next stop. I'll inform my colleagues that we're coming. Holloway, hey comrade, you sure about this? I am. Alright then, good job. I got this. Gary wanted to talk to you. He's inside. You're waiting here with us, Mr. Dyson. Have we got any news? News. Oh, wrong way. No news. Is Gary's office? There's Gary. Gary! Hey, Gary. You really found the mastermind behind the Liberators. Finally some good news. I just hope this whole shit show is over now. Why did Dyson do it? It's kind of a long story. He was trying to escalate the situation between our planets. I see, let's talk about it and deal later. Preventing last night's attack was a great victory as well. You did a good job. Thanks. That's a good start to my time as chief, isn't it? Well, acting chief, but yeah. I have a meeting with the press in a few minutes. We brought more in for questioning. He's waiting in the basement. You should go talk to him, see if he knows something we don't. Roger that. Saito, my boy! Okay, let's go speak to Moore. Ooh, who's calling me? Hello? Mrs. Moore? Oh, this is Evelyn Moore. I heard about James. I'm glad that he is alive. The fact that we caught him in time will certainly improve his chances in court. Yeah. And it's not going to be easy, but it could have been so much worse. Thank you. I wish you good luck with your case. Aw. Poor Mrs. Moore. She's a sweetheart. Alright. Hey, Mr. Moore. I'd like to ask you some questions about the bomb attack. Who gave you your instructions? It was Mr. Cox. He offered me money. I didn't know what I was getting into, I swear. What exactly did Cox tell you? Not much. He handed me the device to do the hack at AdSpot, and he told me where to place the bomb. How did he procure the explosives? I don't know. They're not part of our equipment. He must have gotten it from someone else. From whom? I don't know. I don't know, okay? I see. Why did you do it? My wife is sick. I needed the money. It was all about paying the bills. And I was told that the whole thing was a chance to get back at Millex for what they did to my wife. Yeah, war is absolutely not worth it. I don't know any details, I swear. I wasn't allowed to ask questions. This is all... I'm so afraid Evelyn will hate me. I see. That's all for now. What will happen to me now? That's for the judges to decide. You have to go to prison for a while, but the fact you didn't carry out your attack will certainly reduce your penalty. Shit. Aw, poor Moore. I kind of feel bad for him. He's probably been manipulated.
I was supposed to write a report on my findings in the Liberator's case, but I wasn't able to concentrate for even a second. First, I needed to wait for my colleagues to go home to be alone with Saito. He always worked late. But then what? What if he refused to help me?
Okay.
The idea of having to force him was devastating. He was my friend, after all. When I finally managed not to think about it anymore, a much more dire thought crept up on me. Laura might die tonight. And if she did, it would be my fault.
Okay. Sector 2 incidents. Hey, it's Mario. It is. It's a cool little sort of cyber noir thriller. It's been quite fun. It took place on Drovia. What year did it take place? News. Sector 2 incidents. 40th anniversary. So it'll be... What date is it? There we go. I was just looking at the dates. They go backwards because they're weird. There we go. That one. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to our bro. I'll wait. Actually, I'm just gonna grab a quick drink while the ads are on. Okay. Have a quick drink. Okay. Do. Can I speak to investigate anything over here just out of curiosity? No. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go. Saito, my bro! I'm on the wrong floor, haven't I? Yep. Because I'm smart. Where am I? Yeah, am I on the wrong floor? Yeah, I'm on the wrong floor. I suck. Where's Saito? I'm still on the wrong floor. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That's still the wrong floor. Okay, let's just go right to the bottom and then... There we go. That's where I want to go. I fail. Why is Gary here? Oh no, it's Saito. Okay. Hey, no, you're working late. Listen, there's something I need to talk to you about. Of course, what's the matter? Listen, Saito, I'm sorry. What, is everything alright? No, it's not. My daughter. Laura was abducted and the people who took her want something from me. I need your help to get it for them. What? Laura was abducted? When? By whom? A group of mercenaries. Shit, I'm so sorry, Neil. What's the TDI's plan of action? Ready for the epic conclusion? The CDI? What do you think they do that they told the CDI about it? Wait, you didn't tell anyone else at the CDI? Look, we don't have much time. The mercenaries want me to help them get the data back that they stole from the chief. They managed to create a backdoor into the CDI network. They can briefly alter access rights to the folder they want from the CDI database, but they won't be able to retrieve it. That can only be done from a local computer. That's where you come in. You're a system admin, right? You have to grant the request for access to a specific folder you're not usually able to see. They'll put all the data from that folder into your local drive. Put it on a stick and give it to me. They made it clear it was not to be sent over the web. Okay, listen, holy fuck. I'll bring them the data and then I'll get Laura back. Neil, you realize you can't trust those people, right? Why are you so convinced that they'll hold up their end of the bargain? If you want to save Laura, you have to ask the higher-ups from CDI to help. I don't know enough about those people. No chance the CDI will be able to track them down in time. The hack will go down in 5 minutes. If I don't hand them the data tonight, they might kill her. I have an idea. Once they open up the folder they're after, I might be able to locate the source of the backdoor. Tell them. Yeah. We'll explain to the others what's going on and we'll raid the location before the handover is scheduled. You'll have Laura back before they find out we never went through with the hack. If we do that, do we still get to retrieve the data in the folder? We won't need it. But if you can't trace them and don't get the data, we have nothing. Fine, I'll accept the data transfer either way. Okay, let's tell the CDI. Okay, you're right, let's tell the CDI. Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. I'll find out what the location is and then we call Gary. What is this data anyway? Why do they want it? I'm not sure. I don't have much time to explain. She's calling. Hey Neil, I got your sheet. Already on your end? Yeah, we're ready. Good. We're searching for that folder now. I'll tell you when we have access. Alright, there we are. You're good to go. Okay, I think Saito's retrieving the data. I got it. Good work. I'll see you at the handover. Goddamn, Neil. I got the location. Let's call Gary and the others. Thank you, Saito. Thank you so much. I'm calling Gary and the others. We have to prepare the raid and we have to do it quick. Hold on. One last thing. What is it? There's no time to lose. Did you pull the data? What does it matter? Give it to me. Why? I have the location, Neil. We can go and arrest them. You don't need it anymore. I did what you said, okay? I didn't go through with it. Please, trust me. It's not a trick. I won't give the data to them. I just need to see what's on there. Please. Here, don't do anything stupid. Which data sheet? I submitted the Drovia one. Let's see. I think I got their HQ. It's inside an industrial zone in the fringes of the city. The company registered there called itself Rattlesnake Farming. It appears to be some sort of greenhouse. I assume it's just a front, maybe for money laundering. I still can't believe you didn't tell us earlier. What the hell were you thinking, Conrad? And how much information did you feed them about the CDI and on our ongoing investigations? Those people are criminals of the worst kind. If you've forgotten your oath, you'll face serious charges for this, Conrad. Young, could you please leave him alone, Gary? He's got enough on his plate right now. Well, maybe we'd be in a whole better position if we told the CDI earlier. Or they would have shot Laura right away if they caught wind of it. Oh yeah, I submitted that. We all had training, and I'm sure Neil followed it as best he could. I really didn't care about that right now. Can we please focus on getting Laura out of there? I agree, we don't have time to waste. We should be at their HQ within the next hour. That's not a lot of time. Let's gear up and go then. Actually, I don't think it's a good idea for you to be there, Neil. You're not trained to deal with extractions like this. I don't care if I get hurt. Yeah, I did that. The risk... Yeah, true. I can't just stay here and wait. My daughter is in there. That's exactly the kind of attitude I'm worried about. I've been in contact with these people multiple times. They know me. Maybe I can convince them to cooperate. Listen, Neil. There's no more time for discussion. Comrade Colroy. Get yourselves armor and a gun. I have to call Kumar. Oh, excuse me. Your call. Copy that. Don't leave without me. I'll come with you. You will? Okay, we leave in 30. Thanks for having our back, Saito. Where do I need to go? Yeah, I did. I submitted it. Where am I going? Go to the roof. Okay. Why can I not go up? Oh. Why can I not go out? Because I'm at the roof, that's why. Duh. I am stupid.
I inserted the stick into my cell and opened up the folder. My heart was pounding. For a moment, it looked like the data
There we
was
go.
good, but then the files started appearing on the screen.
The truth is finally revealed.
Hundreds of documents, messages, pictures, and videos. They were decades old. Most of them dated 1799 or 1800.
Yeah.
Their confidentiality level was one I'd never seen before. This was the type of data the Garian network would instantly.
It made sense to
trace
physically hand
both
deliver.
from its receiver and back to its sender. It made sense to physically hand deliver it if one wished to remain anonymous.
Okay.
I didn't know where to begin, so I opened up the very first file in the list, the oldest one, with shaking hands. It was a document sent from someone at the Department of Commerce to the director of the CDI at the time, Amelia Thorne, now Attorney General in charge of the Justice Department.
Yeah.
My eyes widened as I skimmed over the paragraphs. When I was done reading the letter, I checked the time. 20 more minutes. I sat down and opened up the second one, then the third. As the conversation went on, a plan was hatched between a handful of politicians, special interest groups from the private sector, and high-ranking members of the CDI.
Wow.
I didn't recognize most of the names. Some might have been pseudonyms. I stopped looking at the files halfway through and let my head sink onto the backrest. Even though they had used very careful language at first, the goal and purpose of the operation were abundantly clear.
The truth is indeed revealed.
Accident. Garians had plotted and engineered it to gain sole access to Drovia's resources. Strategic importance at the time, ultimately retained supremacy over the solar
That's
system.
messed up. Like, that's super messed up.
I tried to figure out what all of it meant for the present and for me. I had long doubted the integrity of the CDI. Was it still rotten to the core, or had things changed? I didn't know about any ongoing operations that were breaching interplanetary law, but then most agents at the time of the Sector 2 incident hadn't known either. And some of the things I did know about, I didn't want to think about them too much.
Hey, Benjamin.
Now what?
This is Lacuna. It's a sort of cyber noir detective story game. Unfortunately, you've come in quite near to the end.
On the other hand, if the truth came out, the Liberators would win. Savient extremists might be emboldened enough to take control of the colony and
I wasn't going to, Pan. It would cause absolute chaos.
Would send its ships, and New Joran might send theirs to back up their
War is not worth it.
and to finally gain access to the planet's Telenium, of course, if their side won. Hundreds might die, thousands even. Time was running out. I tapped the contact of a journalist I had met a while back. I still hadn't made a decision when I heard the dial tone. The data would probably go through if I decided to send it, but there was no way in hell it wouldn't be traced back to me. My heart was pounding so loudly in my ears that I almost didn't hear the voice on the other end.
Okay. It's fun. No, it's pretty cool. A very fun little story. Neil, are you there? Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Sing it again. Wah. Alright, let's go save our daughter. Let's go save our daughter. 'Cause she is like our most important thing in the world. That's a funky looking load of ships. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get Zora to... Yeah, it's good for acquiring more territory. But at what cost to Mario? At what cost? Alright, agents, I just got the report from Nelson. The big greenhouse in front of us seems to be empty. However, the IR cameras picked up 12 targets in an underground facility hidden underneath. Okay. Oh, excuse me. A scan for traps and explosives came back negative. Be careful regardless. We're going in on my command. Watch your backs and keep a low profile. Yeah. Lives and other resources, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Getting the hostage out. Hey, it's fine. You're a realist. I respect that. Miller Johnson, you open up the front door. Once we're inside, look for another door at the back. Watch out for hostiles from that point on. Okay, let's go. Move. I appreciate you backing me up earlier. After what you did, it's only right that you help us fix it now. Let's just go get your gal. Let's go save Laura. Oh god, no. I'd be an absolute mess. I would be such a mess. Like, I'm not capable of going all Liam Neeson on someone. But I know people who are very capable of potentially doing that. So yeah. One of our very close friends, mine and Bagels, was a Air Force Special Forces. So yeah. He was a lieutenant in the Special Forces, so he knows stuff. Let's just put it like that. Drop your weapons! Drop them now! Oh, come on! Boom! Oh no, don't worry about it. It definitely makes you think about it, this game, for sure. May's been shot. Gordon, Flynn, provide first aid. See if you can get out to the medics. Fuck. Ito, lock this room down. Keep an eye on these assholes, get their guns, and make sure they stay down. Okay. Alright, let's go get Laura.
In the final corridor, we passed by a large surgery room. I didn't think about it at the time, but that must have been where they had given Zora her new face and implanted Boyd's fake
ID, yeah.
The only thing I could think about was whether they'd moved Laura or done something to her the moment they'd heard us coming.
Okay. Is it gonna be Zora? It's Zora. Williams. Ah, so he's Williams. It's over. Boom. The only option is to cooperate right now. Alright, we'll cooperate. But we'll kill the girl first. No. It sounds like you're getting everything you want. That's not how negotiations work. Shooting a child will do nothing but worsen your prospects on trial. Come on, we both know I'm fucked regardless. We'll take you out and if you make a wrong move. It doesn't have to be that way. So what you're saying are our only chances to fight. Come on, Zora. You should have cooperated, Neil. I'm sorry, Laura. Aww. Go, fall back. Get her out of here. I'll cover you. Will you be alright? I'll be fine. Go, go, go. Please don't tell me Gary gets shot. I'll be really sad. Why are you running ahead of your daughter, you dumb
And that's it.
bugger?
The most tumultuous days of my life, and possibly in Garian history.
We got an ending?
Abbott
Yay!
Dyson has been charged with interplanetary terrorism,
Oh, thank God.
murder, and more that would put a normal person away for multiple lifetimes. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he's one of the world's most influential billionaires, and as it stands now, he isn't going to prison for more than a few years. It is rumored that he's putting someone else in charge of his company for the time being, and will be allowed back at his post after serving. With their mastermind unmasked, at least it's safe to say that the Liberators won't ever make another appearance. Even though Dyson and Cox each
Aw, I didn't get a good standing with Zora. That's kind of sad.
actions were really driven by a righteous thirst for revenge. Almost
Felt like I was getting there good, but...
that still suffer from their actions had nothing to do with Gara's past crimes. Ultimately, Dyson had tried to start an interplanetary war in hopes of increasing his profit margins, and he might still succeed in it.
Jerk. What an absolute butthole.
I still have the encryption
Um.
hidden away somewhere, but I'm not going to touch it anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yara's involvement in the Sector 2 incident becoming a matter of public record would be exactly the spark needed to plunge the solar system into war. If the colony decided to declare independence, Gara would send their ships
Ah, right. That makes sense.
to defend Drovia. Thousands of lives would be lost. And for what? To right the wrongs of a 40
Oh, allergies really suck, Dead Sonic. Don't worry about it.
I want to see the culprits behind bars. Sometimes it's better to hide the truth. It's strange knowing that parts of the CDI under Amelia Thorne's leadership were involved in the sabotage. Seeing her act as Attorney General and leader of the Department of Justice every day, I wonder what she's involved in nowadays. But I can't out her without telling the whole truth, so I stay quiet. But you know who hasn't stayed quiet? Abbott Dyson. He spilled the beans in court the other day, under oath no less, claiming that Gara was responsible for the Sector 2
Yeah.
incident. Luckily, people don't seem too inclined to believe him without proof, especially given what he's being convicted for. As for my career at the CDI, I got into a surprisingly small amount of trouble after all.
Nice.
Looks like I'll get to keep my job if I want to. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Yay!
Lara is free again and seems to be doing okay, but I wonder every day about the scars this experience has left behind.
Aw, yay, we're all on the roof together chilling.
I will never forgive myself for inadvertently dragging her into all this.
So yay, we got the good ending. I'm taking that.
Again, as free as I was before, but my life is forever changed. Catherine and I are dating again, however.
Yay!
Things
Awesome.
now. The world is so different that maybe something good can come of it again.
Here's hoping. Nice. Nice.
And finally, Zora. There was a moment when I thought she might have changed. I saw hesitation in her eyes, or maybe it was all in my head. Despite everything she had done, her death upset me. It took the CDI a while to find out anything about her previous life. Turns out her name used to be Elizabeth Davis. She
Aww.
and Boyd had been picked up by the mercenaries as teenagers on the run. Both of them came from affluent Garian families, and both had been reported missing, presumed dead. When they burned her body, Zora's parents were the only ones there besides me.
Aw.
As I stared into the flames.
I enjoyed it. It's been a fun game. It's been a really cool little story. Short and sweet is what I'll say. Didn't outstay its welcome. It was pretty fun. I liked the characters. Music was really good. And just a nice sort of chill, thinky game. Had fun.
Ever unchanging, they shine unaware.
Okay.
Sea is above me.
Apologies for a second. If stuff cuts off, I'm really sorry. hours, give or take.
will once again meet.
We're gonna enjoy this ending sequence because the music's really freaking cool. Sorry about background noise.
We're out of love. Want to try again, but the stars don't give a fuck. Will it have mattered? Is there a cause?
Oh my god, why is everything so loud?
Will it be love? So we stand here, in the end we're out of love. Want to try again, but stars don't give a fuck. As we stand here, in the end we lose it all. To the stars above and below, we must look so small.
Oh my god, my TV is so freaking loud. Yeah, probably would play it again. Let's see what some of the different endings are. Right. I am gonna take a quick break and top up my drink. And then I think we're gonna play some Spyro Reignited. I was like trying to figure out what I should play next, and I was like, I bought the Spyro Reignited trilogy like around Christmas last year. They had like the Nitro Fueled and Spyro Reignited like double pack. Diet orange soda, oh. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna play some Spyro for an hour. Maybe a bit longer, it is Friday. And this is my first stream in a while, so why not? Right, let's go and do some of this. Okay, perfect. Right. Give me one sec. Have to look at my ridiculous. Thought it would be there and it just wasn't. There we go. Okay, this might bug out. I can't lie. This might bug out a little bit. My USB extended drive is a little bit not great. But it's connected today, so I'm taking it. Winning! Alright. Spyro! Also, Toys for Bob, you absolute mad lads. It is the Dragon Trilogy! So I bought this, like, Christmas. Because I really wanted to play it. It's like, I played the original Spyro as a kid, but didn't finish it. So that's the game we're going to play. But I never played any of the others. So I was just like, oh, I need to change all my stuff. Okay, I actually need to change Twitch stuff. Because I'm smart. Restream. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorted. Sorry. You Platinum Door 3. Sorry. I had to update title so it actually says I'm, you know, playing Spyro. As you can see, I have not played this game. Ugh. Right, okay. Oh, you're considering what you're gonna get me to play? Okay. Let's go for the original. Alright. So, in the world of dragons. Oh, is this going to be like Nitro Fueled with horrendously bad loading? Actually, that wasn't too bad.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age.
For a dragon's age.
12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his
Wow.
I'll take that question.
Linda.
Is a simple creature. Simple?
Simple?
Contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat!
It means
He is ugly.
a playthrough to the end of the game. That does not mean full completion, unless I really enjoy it, but
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Speeder! Yeah, he's a damn orc. The adventure begins. Let's roll. Oh my god, it looks so pretty.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloon.
Okay, so 10 dragons.
Port you to the next world.
Hey, Ponjisk! Yeah, this is Spyro.
I'm going after him.
I decided to play it once it's some Spyro.
First, that's all I can tell you.
CSJ, yeah, Factorio's taking the piss, mate. Alright, that's charge, that's flame, okay. Oh, I love how the grass goes all red. Talos Principle. Ooh, that's a puzzle game, isn't it? That's a very hard puzzle game. Come on. Camera. Right, can you please stay be- Right. Got a question. That, right. Okay, that's good. Wrong button. I'm so used to it being... Right, can't get up. I'll get used to the controls. Get wrecked. Oop, dragon. Dragon.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
I mean, that's a pretty good reason to be afraid.
Oh, that.
Okay, dude. Whee! Right, how do I get up there? That's like me in my house, dude. It's just like... The camera is... Right. Camera. No, I want active camera. Why is passive like the default? Jesus. That's better. Alrighty, there we go. Give me my gems. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't know why like passive camera was the default, because that's just stupid. Got to remember which button is which. I know, yeah, that orc was quite funny. Whee! Give me my gems. True, the original might have had a passive camera, but... Okay. But did it use the shoulder buttons to turn it? Because it's a bit different using an analog stick to a shoulder button. We got gems. Oh, I can make it make flop. I'm making a flop. Oh, I can blow fire. Cool. I should not be entertained by that, but I really am. It's like Twin Sanity's like fart noises in the cutscene loading screens. Right, we need dragons. We need to find dragons. Go on, Sparks, you eat up those... Alright. Nils! Yeah, I am. I'm loving the fact that all the dragons have got their own personalities now.
To that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Released we Talos Principle. Yeah, I know that came out. Okay. There we go. Get here. Maybe I will put it on my list of many games that I am trying to get through. There we go. There's that. Yeah. Devlin. Sorry, my brain's just gone Devlin and thought of Duke Devlin from Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I've got Sexy back in my head because of bloody Abridged series.
Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
No, Devlin, I am not stupid. I am stupid, apparently, and did not know that. Give me my gems. Oh, you're a bad guy. Jerk. I just helped you, you big jerk. There we go. Good sparks. Go on, eat up. There you go. You guys all die. You suck. Alright. He does offer me great wisdom, but it's kind of obvious wisdom, so me.
Did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg.
Ah.
Get that egg! Run! Run!
I feel like getting the dragon eggs is gonna be tough. How do I get up there? Can I get... how do I get up there? That's a really good question. That's not it. Is there anywhere else I can go? Just don't quite figure out how I'm doing it. Oh, I heard him. There he is. Oh, Jack, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? I see you. I just don't know how to get to you. How do I get to you? And you? Alright, we'll come back. Blowing all the fire. Lots and lots of fire. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. There's the balloonist. Okay. What have I got to do?
If you prove
Okay.
You may use this balloon to fly to an.
Okay, 10 dragons. Ooh, ooh, stuttery. Sorry. Is this my hard drive dying? Whoa, sorry. Ooh, that was not fun. Also, why is the quality just dipped for something rotten? Sorry about that. Like I said, this could decide to just die at any minute. It really could. Whee! Oh, ow, Dead Sonic, be careful. Right, how many dragons have we got? Not F block. We got 5 dragons. Okay. That was lucky. I meant to flame him and I would have been wrong. Yeah, the hard drive that the game's on, to be fair, it is old. We definitely need to get those numbers up. Get wrecked. Oh my god, angles, please. You know, I don't even need to fight him. Elben! Yeah, we need 10 to get to the next level.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escaped those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Thank you very much for the hint. Okay. Ah, yeah, fudger. Come on, Sparks, eat up. We need food. Gonna have a little look back this way first. Got lots of extra lives. Where are you, Froggy? Sorry, Froggo. Sparks needs some food. Ah, fudge. Trying to get to that little pillar over there and I just messed it up. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I wanted to do that. Right, so this will be another dragon, so that's fun. Darius! Darius!
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged.
Darius.
That should defeat them.
Yes. Thank you, Darius, for telling me the obvious, but yeah. He left it to be a dragon. Alright, that'll do for now. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a good start. Alright. What number was Lacuna? I can't actually remember what number Lacuna was on my list of stuff. Let me have a little look. 40 before 40 was number 34? 34? Okay, cool. So this is 35. Because I don't think I went to this one. Stonehill, no, I definitely did not come to this one. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to remember, like, I know 10 dragons, but I'm trying to remember how much, like, I feel, if I remember rightly, it's gems in one of the other things to get to the next world. Whee! So I am trying to collect gems. I'm just obviously not very good at it. Ooh, good start. Gavin! Not quite Gary, but it's Gavin!
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Gavin.
Sure.
Whee! Get wrecked. Stupid Ram. Humans. I'd still put my... It depends. Are we talking bare-handed humans? I'm guessing we're talking bare-handed humans. If that's the case, I'd still put my money on the gorilla. Oh, I hear Egg Thief. Where are you? I heard an Egg Thief. Okay. Yeah, I think I'd still put my money on the gorilla. Here's an Egg Thief. Where are you, little poop? I heard you. Are you up top? You're up there! How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Like that? Oh, yay, dragon. Yay, dragon! Right, there we go. Gildas!
Spyro, my
One of every Pokemon.
on gliding.
You bet.
For the longest glide,
Yeah.
the jump button at the top of your jump.
Yeah, we know.
Try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
That's where we're going. He's here. Oh, thief! Get here! Come on, you little bugger. I'm gonna get you. Don't run off the edge. Come on. Got ya. Yeah. If you included legendaries, absolutely some Pokemon would just win alone. Any water type could just, like, drown them. Whee! Ah, there's the way home. Okay, we're not going there just yet. Nope, get up there. Get up there. Spyro, get up there! Right, fine. Right, is there anything else up here that I've missed? See gems. Let's get gems. Alright.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex.
Thingamajigger.
Take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me
Tell you the story.
No thanks.
See ya.
Spyro just disrespecting his elders straight out there. Okay, do we want to go have a little look around? There's one more here. Yeah. Yeah, just the emerald, like, legendaries are just absurd. I can't quite figure out where the last dragon is. Wait, wasn't there a well in the other one? Just go up here. Let's just double check and make sure I haven't missed anything. Thank you for that. Okay. So I think it is definitely this side. I thought I saw like a well, maybe. Maybe there's that. I haven't been down the well. Yeah, I don't think I've been down here. That looks promising. No, I've been down here. Okay, I need a key for that one. I have been down there. Okay. Oh. Where's the last dragon? There. It'll be down there. It'll be down here. There he is. Found him. Found him. We found him.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
Thank you, Linda.
Useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Yeah, right, dude. We always run into trouble. We are the most trouble dragon. Ooh. That's an interesting quandary. Like, I genuinely think the geese might win. Like, Gorilla's strong, but geese are tenacious and they have literally no fear. So it would be an interesting contest, let's put it like that. It would be a very interesting contest. Geese are just I'm not joking, I literally watched a goose scare off a tiger. I'm not exactly like I literally watched a video of a goose scaring off a tiger by just being a goddamn goose. and it was ridiculous.
My money's on the gorilla.
Your money's on the gorilla.
Yeah.
Even against 1,000 geese.
What damage could any geese do to a gorilla?
You don't know.
Any geese?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of on the geese. Like, sheer numbers that would do something.
Have you seen a gorilla's chest? It looks like body armor.
Yeah.
Have you seen the strength of a gorilla?
Yeah.
It could kill a geese by accident.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I don't know. The sheer numbers are going to make up for something, and the sheer...
The only way geese, or any kind of geese, including Canadian geese,
Wow.
is if the gorilla is on a roller coaster.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. What? I blamed you, you little jack. Not an ideal start, that. You wazzick. Alright, I need to find something to heal. Oh, I thought I could charge him and I can't. What?
I took damage repeatedly.
Yeah.
Shot. I died.
I'm flaming him and it's not hitting him. You gotta hit him twice, which is annoying.
Yeah. I figured that out after the first one.
Yeah. Okay, screw it. I'm not bothering. Why am I even bothering? You just don't get any time to react. It is actually kind of ridiculous. Okay. Keep me distance. Don't be stupid. Okay, progress saved. That's good. Managed to find a video of a gorilla running away from a goose. I mean, that sounds about right.
I didn't say one couldn't be afraid of the other.
Yeah.
But if it was a fight, the gorilla's gonna fucking win.
Yeah. All dragons found.
Agree, Cheddar?
Geese are bastards, yeah.
Geese are bastards, gorillas are...
Get lost! I flamed him twice in the face.
But is he more powerful because he's bigger? I don't know. I don't know how the game works.
Fudge! I hate those dogs. They're the worst. I'm gonna be sensible. Yeah, moving out of your way, jerks. Get wrecked. Alright, boss beaten. Think I've got enough to go to the next area. So I'll go to the next area, then we're going to call it. But yeah, so we finished one game and managed to start Spyro. I was like, kind of wanted to play it. It's like, I bought it, I may as well buy it, play it. Alright, we want to go to... out of here. Right, where is the balloonist? I think this way. That looks promising. Nope, that's not the right way. That's a wall. Is it down here?
Be damaged. I don't think a juice could damage a human.
They can break your arms.
Can they?
Yeah, they can absolutely break arms. If they get you with like hard enough with their beak, they will break your arm.
What happened to a gorilla though?
Maybe not to a gorilla, and the wings are so strong they can break arms as well.
Not to a gorilla.
Maybe not to a gorilla, but to a human, yes, they can.
Alright. Didn't realise they could do that much damage to a human.
Yeah, geese are bastards. Like, they are very.
Travel to the Peacekeepers world if you like. Are you ready to go?
Alright, we're going to the Peacekeepers, baby! Alright, let's see who we can host up. Is anyone playing that I know? Do 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 do. Who is following? Anyone on that I like? Do 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 do. Anyone's? We'll go host up Bradley. He's speedrunning Spyro 2 original PlayStation, so we'll go host Bradley up. 100 bastards. Yeah, some of them are bound to go for the eyes. Absolutely. So we will go host up Bradley. Like, why are you giving me there we go, thank you. Like, why are you giving me a million channels that I don't follow when I'm raiding? You give me a million other, like, oh, Twitch, just stop it. Stop being a jerk. Okay, so I've got Talos Principle to add to the list because of DSJ. Swans are the wankers of Scandinavia. I love it, that's great. Alright guys, I am gonna run and go spend some time with Bagel and get a drink. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. We'll be back on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to speedrun. I might take a little break and just try and sort of get through 40 before 40, because we're getting close now. We're on game 35. 35 games, that's pretty mental. And that's only ones that I've actually streamed. I've actually completed a couple more offline. So it's like, yeah, I've definitely getting there. So Talos Principle, I've got the Voidness as well. And I still owe a Paper Mario game. Okay. So there's 3. And we might finish with Last of Us Part 2. I don't know. See how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to go. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.